Welcome to the training video for BATV volunteers and our camera equipment. I'm Jen Bruns, the program director for BATV, and we are in the Full Toast Studios located in the Batavia High School. I'm here with Alan Berger. He is going to be our subject for training today. And first off, we're going to go quickly over camera, tripod, and wireless. So in our first segment, we're going to go over the tripod. We just have a standard tripod. You can buy, these at Best Buy and other locations that are photography and video based. We use Manfrotto. It's a professional grade tripod. So at first we want to know what our location is going to be and what our situation is. So for us today we are standing, which we dropped all of the legs for height reason since we're standing. But if somebody's sitting, you're not going to obviously go that high. So let's set this up as if somebody's sitting. So we're going to pull the levers and the legs are going to fall out. And then we're going to lock them back. And then we're just going to pull them out. So that's about the height of somebody sitting, wouldn't you say?
Close enough.
Okay. So there's a couple different things. We just went over how to unlock and stretch the legs out. But you need to be able to connect a camera to it. So you have some locks and such. This is a plate lock right here.
That unlocks the mounting plate?
Yep, so now it's loose. But to be able to push it off, you need to push the red button. And then this will slide out the back.
Off. Okay.
Yep. So that's how we get the tripod plate off, and to get it back on is the same. Press the red button, push the plate on, and then lock it into place.
Is there a front and back to this, or can it go in either way?
There is a front and back, and actually on here it tells you where your lens should be.
There is a diagram there.
Yes.
Excellent.
And then you put it on the camera and mounting screw to put it on. So that's how we get the plate on and off of the tripod. Next.
You have a release for the plate when you're taking it on or off, and a locking.
Yep, so now it doesn't move.
So it doesn't move.
Right.
Means what, for balance reasons, you can slide this around?
Right. Yep.
Good.
So the next is you may need to tilt your camera up and down, and you have a tilt lock right here on this side. So you loosen that, and now you're able to tilt up and down. But if you get to a location you don't need to do that, just keep it locked.
Lock it. Is there a drag control for tilting?
There is on this side. So you can make it easier or harder to tilt depending on your situation. So if we unlock it, I just made it tighter, so now it's a little, but if we loosen it, now it's really easy. So the other part is panning your camera, and there's also a pan lock here. So now it's locked, you can't pan, but when it's folded in, you can move the camera left to right.
Very good. I noticed there's a bubble level here.
Yes.
What's that for?
So when you get to your location for your shoot, the very first thing you're going to do is pull your tripod out and kind of get it out. But to know that you're level to the ground, you need to make sure that the bubble is inside of the circle. So as you can see here, there's a bubble and a circle.
Pretty close, isn't it?
The other thing you can do is, let's say we're in the Batavia Fine Arts Center and there's a stage. You can zoom in to the horizon of the stage and level that in as well, because sometimes the bubble in the circle still doesn't look right because of
Perspective.
man-made things being not necessarily level. So those are the two ways we highly recommend people to make sure their tripods so that kids aren't running uphill or downhill in soccer games or football games or anything like that. So that's pretty much the standard tripod. There is a lock back here. So if you needed to be really high up, you unscrew that and then you can pull this up. We don't recommend this because this becomes unstable. So it's just not something we really
Use
promote.
the legs to get your close.
Yeah.
And then maybe this for just minor adjustments.
Yeah, I wouldn't go all the way up on that because it's not as
More than you
stable.
absolutely need to.
Exactly. There is also a tripod arm.
I notice that it's a lefty or a righty.
And most of ours are set to the right-hand side because most people are right-handed. So you can loosen that and tighten that back up, and then that's your arm to actually move the tripod around. All right, next we'll go over the camera.